こんにちは、ホブロンです。今日は D4DJ First Mix 第4話を見たいと思います。So today we are going to react to the fourth episode of D4DJ First Mix. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get right to it. Hmm. 第1話と同じシーン。
ってあっちゅうわね。ねえ、前から聞こうと思ってたんだけど、頭のそれ何？にょちよ。
にょちよ。Oh yeah, the awkward silence. The awkward silence. それだけ？
それだけ？にょちよちゃんって言うんだ。これからもよろしくね、にょちよちゃん。
にょちよちゃん。
昨日のパフォーマンスも好評だったみたいね。ま、なんたって私の VJ が冴えてるからね。だよね。ムニちゃんの作ってくれた映像すっごいもんね。ありがとう。ムニちゃんと一緒にできるようになってほんとよかった。口コミでお客さんも増えてきたし、この調子でいけばもしかして学園祭のサンセットステージに立てるかも。サンセットステージ？何それ？学園祭で開催されるパフォーマンスコンテストなんだけど、それにエントリーされるのは学園内で人気のあるユニット8組だけ。私たちそれに出られるの？もしかしたらよ。ま、そのためにはもっと私たちの認知度を上げないとダメなんだけど。またリミックスコンテストに応募してみる？次のリミコンはもうちょい先だからな。だったらさ、こっちに応募してみたら？
フォトンメイデン。
私たちは新しい才能を求めています。応募規定はフォトンメイデンをイメージしたオリジナル曲であることのみ。採用された楽曲はフォトンメイデンの新曲として発表されます。
これってフォトンメイデンの。
真帆ちゃん知ってる
大手プロダクションのオーディションで選ばれた子たちが組んでるユニットで、最近デビューしたとこなんだけど、期待のニューカマーって結構話題になってる。
じゃあ話題作りにはもってこいじゃない。採用されれば私たちの知名度も爆上がりでしょ。
採用されればって、こんなの絶対ハードル高いって。フォトンメイデンをイメージしたオリジナル曲を募集ってなってるけど、これプロだって応募してくるかもしんないし。
真帆、あなたならできるわ。
って私に丸
そんなことないって。私も手伝う
投げ。いや、そもそもまだやるとは。
やろうよ真帆ちゃん。みんなで曲作るのってきっと楽しいよ。
楽しいって
けど私ビートは作れるけどメロは、せめてギターか鍵盤のできる人に手伝ってもらえるといいんだけど。
鍵盤？
鍵盤って
ピアノとか。
わかった。じゃあ私ピアノできるようになる。はあ？
はできるようになるってピアノはそんなに簡単じゃないよ。
ソミミファレドミソミピアノ上手。子供の頃からやってたから。ねえねえ、私にピアノ教えて。いいでしょ。お願い。
お願い。Oh, she gave her a shell too.
今日はピアノ教えてくれてありがとう。これ今日のお礼。
ピアノ始めた頃、私もあんな風だったな。
いいわよ、上手よレイ。
トゲツさん、あなたにはピアノの才能があるわ。
レイどうしたの？あなたならもっとできるはずよ。
あなたなら必ず一流のピアニストになれるわ。いいえ、私がしてみせます。
次のコンクールには何としてでも入選なさい。分かったわね。
なあレイ、お前本当にピアノ好きなのか？
いいレイ、お母さんはあなたのためを思って。
期待してる。子供の期待してるってしてる。期待しすぎ。I don't like when parents expect a lot from their kids.
先は長そうだな。あ、
先生。
あら、相本さん。
先生。
誰？レイちゃん先生。レイちゃん先生はすっごくピアノうまいんだよ。
相本さん、先生はちょっと。
だったらレイちゃんでいい？
レイちゃん先生。
もしかしてリンク、その子にピアノ教えてもらったの？うん。だったら、リンクがピアノ弾けるまで待つより、その人に手伝ってもらった方が早くない？
なぜ早く気づかなかったの？
事情は分かりましたけど、私、曲作りのお手伝いなんて、作曲法の勉強とかしていませんし。
いや、そういう堅苦しいんじゃなくて、今流れてるビートに合う感じで、ちょっと適当に弾いてみて。
おー
今のいいじゃん。すっごく綺麗なメロディーだった。
今のはベートーベンピアノソナタ23番です。
要はそんな感じでいいから、思いついたフレーズをビートに乗せたのを作ってほしいんだけど、お願いできないかな。
For those of you who don't know, Beethoven is a famous musician.
うまくできるか分かりませんけど、それなら。
やってくれるの？
はい。
ハッピーアラウンド
I can't stand Rinku sometimes. It's like she always spins around and yells that phrase out. Hmm.
どうでしょうか。とりあえず3つほど作ってみたのですけど。
どれもピンとこないかも。そっかな。私は最後のいいと思ったけど。私も悪くないと思う。けど、もうちょっとエモいともっといいかな。
エモいですか？
私はもう少し跳ねる感じだとウキウキするかな。派手さが欲しいわね。
派手に跳ねる感じでエモく。
これでいこう。二人もいいよね。私もいい。これもう一遍同じの弾ける？
はい。
さっきのってスマホのマイクで撮ったんだよね。
はい。音楽室のピアノを。
生ピアノ
I
は
like how she cut Mooney in the middle of her
弾
sentence.
き直してもらって。いや、その前にもっとビートを作り込んだ方がいいか。そんで。
さっきのでよかったんでしょうか？
よかったんじゃない？なんかスイッチ入っちゃったみたいだし。それに、私もいいと思ったし。
家でっか。
素敵な曲になったらいいな。
レトロっぽい感じの曲。
どうかな？いいんじゃない？いいよ、すっごくいい。レイちゃんは？
はい、私もいいと思います。
じゃあ、これで応募するから。これなら採用間違いなしね。ほんと？マジ？まだ早いって。それは本当に採用された時に取っといて。ち
ピーアラ。
それハッピーアラウンドの短い版。シングルエディットってことかな。
シングルエディット。
ねえ、まだなの？発表今日なんでしょ？応募者にはそろそろメールで通知が来るはずなんだけど。
なんだか落ち着きませんね。
私たちの曲が採用されるのは分かりきってるんだから、焦らず結
震え
果を待
てるよ。
てばいいのよ。
震えてるよ。
そういう割に手震えてないか？これは神足がかかると言われている腱鞘炎の初期症状で、別に緊張してるとかじゃ。ねえ、まだかな。
She's nervous.
真帆ちゃん。
She's nervous.
いや、私に言われても。
Oh, it's here. They lost it. This guy. Oh my gosh.
マスター、余計なことしなくていいから。
はい。
余計なこと。
私のせいだ。私がもっとうまくできていれば。
あ、ロンドン
今川
だ。
焼き、キャラメル、
ロンドン
ルッコラ、ラッサム、何それ。
I don't know if you noticed, but there's a group of people, like of 4 people walking by in the last scene, which I'll
い
explain
いじゃな
later.
い、やっちゃいましょうよ。待ってたよ、姉ちゃん。今ね、あの曲次のステージでやっちゃおうって話してて。
あの曲って落選してしまった。
せっかくみんなで作ったんだから、私たちの新曲ってことにしちゃおうって。けどそれにはまず歌詞作んないといけないし、アレンジも私らのイメージに合うようやり直さないと。そっか、今のだと確かにリンクが歌うって感じじゃないわね。アレンジ手伝ってもらえるかな。
はい、私でよければ。
よーし、次のステージは初のオリジナル曲のお披露目だ。
遅い。
へえ、あの子たち次のパフォーマンスでオリジナル曲やるんだ。
それって最近京子が気になってるっていうユニットの？
パフォーマンスちょっと覗いてみたんだけど、楽しそうでいいなって。
へえ。
じゃあ次のパフォーマンスみんなで見に行ってみる？
私はパス。いやー、しのぶちゃんってばクール。違うわよ。興味ないことに時間使いたくないだけ。
つまり時間の無駄だ。
頑張ってきてくださいね。
ってなんであんたがガチガチになってんのよ。
すみません。何か緊張してしまって。
そろそろ行くよ。
I like Shinobu.
新曲バッチリ決めてくるからね。
She's like, this is a waste of time. I ain't watching this. この曲は Make Me Sad。
何も予定はないけど、なんだかワクワクするの。イラついた秋色が誘うから困る。誰のためではなくて、なんとなくみたいな人で忘れして出かけたいだ。カラフルな未来探す誰っぽいな夢探す一丁花に気を見えじめくままだ
エソラの顔。
私らしく変わっちゃいたいよ。 Make my style 心きらめきかしくなる。どんな奇跡が待ってるかな。いつ向いた私も全部見逃しちゃう魔法。 Make my heart 夢を下に無にしていたい。こんな気持ちが楽しくて心霊すぎる今の不思議は理由
様でした。
あんたなんで泣いてんの？
まあ自分の作った曲で盛り上げられたんだ。そりゃちょっとは感動するよ。
あんたまで？なんだかわかんないけど私も泣けてきちゃったよ。もうなんなのよ。とにかくやるわよ。ほら何ぼーっとしてんの？あんたも早く。
はい。
ほんじゃ行くわよ。
イエーイまた遅い。まあいいか。Okay, I guess that's about it. Alright. So, so to recap what happened in this episode, pretty much, we basically see the scene that we first saw in episode 1, where we basically see, that same girl, that blue-haired girl playing the piano. Yeah, we see her when she was little, obviously. Then we cut right into the part where Maho, Muni, Rinku were performing. Obviously, because why the hell not? This time, yeah, but this time they actually had their unit outfits now instead of their like school uniforms. So yeah, which is actually pretty cool. And then yeah, then after they were done, Maho was like, "Oh, what's that on? what's that on your head?" And then and then Mooney just replied with "Nyochio." So Nyochio, for those who don't know, is the toy cat that that Mooney carries around, and the cat that was on her head in this episode. And I always use the saying in other videos in like comment sections. I type in Nyochio supremacy is canon. It's like Nyochio exists and Nyochio makes all the decisions from Bushi Road. So oh gosh. In other words, Nyochio decides everything that goes on. And then we cut in right into the scene where we basically see the new girl, obviously. So yeah, I forgot to, yeah, I should just say her name, I guess. Yeah, so her name is Rei, obviously, Rei Togetsu. And she basically, we see the scene of her playing the piano in the music, in the music room. And then it cuts right to the part, cuts to the part where they were in the cafe talking about what they should do for their next song. Or what they should do, or rather what they should do for their next performance. Obviously they can't keep using, they can't keep using like songs, like basically they want to be more popular, so they can't just keep using songs that obviously already exist. So basically they were just taking a like leap of faith, I guess, and they decided like, hey, let's make our original song. So then they basically used the reference video made by the unit Photon Maiden. So Photon Maiden is another unit basically in D4DJ, whose image is more like the cool and stylish type of image. It's like, yeah, and pretty much most of their songs are actually in like English. Like their songs, like when they sing their songs are mostly in like English, which is kind of cool. It's like, hey, why not? So yeah, so Maho said she can make beats. Yeah, so like the problem is that Maho said she can make beats, but she can't make any melodies because they would need to find somebody who is good with like musical instruments like a guitar or a piano. So then Rinku was like, "All right, I'll learn the piano. I'll learn how to play the piano then." I was just like, yeah. My reaction to that was just like, it's like it's like learning the piano isn't an easy feat. Just letting you know. So then and then Rei actually came inside that room, about to play the piano, and she's basically saw Rinku playing the piano, basically, saying like do re mi fa so, just the sound of music, like sounds, I guess you can call it. And then Rei, obviously with her pianistic skills, oh shoot, was I supposed to say that? Whatever. But yeah, but with her pianist skills, she basically taught Rinku how to play the piano. It's like obviously she's been playing the piano since she was little. And then Rinku was like, "Oh yeah, please teach me how to play the piano." It's like, and then I'm just like, and then it's like, all right, I'll do that, I guess, because Rei is like this shy. Well, she's not completely shy. She's not completely shy, like Rinko from Bandori, in Roselia, in the band Roselia. Um, but like Rei's still like an open person, like, but like she's still, but at the same time she's not like a very open person, but like yeah. So then we basically cut into the flashback, Rei's flashback, pretty much, of her parents and other adults expecting her to do better, with her piano skills. I'm just like, it's like, and this is basically just me saying that, like I hate adults because they always expect too much out of you when you're good at a specific like talent. Well then, but after that we cut into the part where Rinku basically was playing, well, was using the skills that she learned from Rei-chan sensei, as she called her in the episode. And then she happened to pass by, so she was like, "Sensei." I mean, in this case, I guess she would be like her, like she would, like she would be like the master, and she's like and Rinku's like the student. So so then after Mooney and Maho figured out that Rei-chan was the one that taught her how to play the piano, Maho was just like, "Oh, well, if that's the case, then wouldn't it be faster if we just if she just helped us out?" And then I'm just like, it's like, why? And then I'm just like, why didn't you think of that in the first place? So then you didn't have to go through the trouble of learning how to play the piano. Gosh, Rinku's dumb sometimes. Rinku's dumb. So then they started developing their like new songs. So basically, so they started off with Rei playing like playing a little melody from Beethoven, with the beat along with the beats that Maho created. So then she started just playing like many different beats that will work well with or many different like melodies that work well with the beats that Maho created. So it's like she went she went in the same music room where there's that big piano, and she basically used her phone's recorder to like record the sounds of the melodies. And she just presented them with the group, obviously. Then, yeah. So then, as it got finalized, um, they then started to publish it to, well, basically they published it, and oh yeah, before we talk about their whether they won or not, let's talk about that part where Rinku was just made a shorter version of her signature happy around. Yeah, she basically that just instead just spun her finger around in a circle and just said happyara, which is like the short version of happy around. So then they were waiting for their response because it's like, oh, is our song gonna win? I like the part where Mooney was like was shaking and she was like, I'm fine. Uh, we're gonna win, right? It's like, and then when it finally came, they unfortunately lost. Um, um, and then the cafe owner was like, "Oh yeah, let me play background music to add dramatic effects." I'm like, "Okay, you need to stop." But yeah, but then the cafe, her assistant or his assistant was like, "All right, you, yeah, you're not, you're taking it too far. It's like you're doing something unnecessary." And then we cut into the scene where Ray pretty much was walking sad that they basically lost in thought, thinking like, oh well our song lost, and like what are we gonna do? It's like, yeah. And then, well, I don't know if you guys noticed, but like but in that same scene, we saw a group of like 4 people walking by Ray. um so yeah, so that group, that unit is known as Rondo, and they're another group or unit in D4DJ. Um, it's like it's only really a cameo of them. It's like it's not like they're not like the main characters of this anime or anything like that. Unfortunately, like they're mostly in the mobile game Gurumiku, or Groovy Mix it's called, which I'm waiting for the release date of that game. When is it coming out, please? But anyways, after that, everyone was like, well, when Ray walked in the room, everyone was like, oh yeah, how about we just make how about we perform our original song instead? It's like, yeah, so like they weren't completely upset that they lost, so they kind of got over it and they're like, all right, let's perform it. So then Ray kind of helped with the remix and the arrangements of the song to make it as like as good as possible. And then we cut into the scene where we see the members of Piki Piki, and pretty much we just see them looking at Happy Around's like flyer, I guess, or their the comment sections where where everyone was talking about that particular unit. Shinobu was like, all right, I'm not coming. And it's like, she was just like, I like Shinobu because she's like, this shit is a waste of time. You guys can go ahead. I'm out of here. Bye bye. It's like, I'm not wasting my time on this shit. So then we saw Maho, Muni, Rei, or not Rei, Maho, Muni, Rinku performing their new original song, Make My Style. So then after their performance, it pretty much just cut right into the part where just Rei was touched by just her masterpiece, I guess, and then it made everyone else cry. And then they obviously did their group high five at the end. And that's pretty much the end of the episode. So yeah, so next episode, episode 5, will probably be when Rei will perform for the first time, I guess. Because this in this episode she didn't perform. She helped out with like making the song, but like she didn't actually perform. She was just watching on the sidelines. So yeah, so in the next episode, yeah, I guess we'll when I upload it, I'll react to it in the same way and upload it on YouTube. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time. Sayonara.